Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new, and welcome to our March 2022 monthly budget video. I don't know about y'all, but maybe it's because I've been doing these types of videos for years, but I just feel like the months fly by, the days fly by, the years fly by. It's actually crazy. I can't believe we are about to create our budget for March of 2022. March is gonna be pretty chill. I've noticed a pattern. Not a lot goes on in March in our lives just because there just isn't a lot that goes on in March. Also, you know, as we're preparing for tax season and all of that, I feel like we're kind of chilling and taking it a little bit more easy, if you will, than like in September during our birthday month when we are turning up and just out of control. So March is gonna be pretty chill. I do know that. We're gonna be budgeting using my iPad once again because I am just obsessing, and it's just such an easy way to plan and budget right now. And so that's what we're gonna be doing in today's video. Before we dive fully into today's video, I do want to give a shout out to today's sponsor, PrizePool. I learned about PrizePool months and months and months ago, and I feel like I was just easily impressed and intrigued because I thought that what they stood for was, you know, essentially what I stand for, and I just like their message and their mission and their values, and I want to let you in on PrizePool and share with you guys, you know, just what I like about it and some cool features and, you know, all of that fun stuff. First things first, PrizePool is a bank account. I do have a PrizePool bank account. They do not have a debit card as of yet, but it is in the works and they are making it happen. Now, all of that kind of just sounds quite normal, but I feel like there is a feature that really does set PrizePool apart, and that's what I want to talk about. PrizePool offers a guaranteed 0.3% APY, which is 6 times higher than the national average, and that is guaranteed every month. So what that means in layman terms is that if you put money into this bank account, into your PrizePool bank account, then your APY each month is going to be 0.3%, which is way higher, way higher than the national average. If you don't believe that, then definitely do your research. You will learn that 0.3% is actually out of this world. You also get a chance or an opportunity to win cash prizes every single week. There are almost 6,000 prizes every week and a grand prize of $10,000 every 4 weeks. PrizePool actually pays out $50,000 to its users every month. So how this works is there is a drawing, like a lottery, every week on Friday. And on Friday, you get to check your account to see if you were or are a winner. I have won cash and I have won tickets. So when I don't win cash, usually I earn tickets, and tickets can go towards the next lottery. But basically, if you really want to get a bang for your buck, just in general, keeping money in your PrizePool account so you can earn that 0.3% APY is going to be best. And then also, the more money that you have in your account, typically the more likely you are to be able to really benefit from the lottery. There are no fees, no minimum, and no risk, which we know that I love. And you can't lose your money from your PrizePool account ever. You can only get money or earn money or get tickets. PrizePool is FDIC insured, and they partner with Evolve Bank and Trust. To get started with PrizePool, I will have a link down in the description box that you can use to get started. Thank you again to PrizePool for sponsoring that portion of today's video. Now back to my regular content. So I am using a 12.9-inch Apple iPad Pro. The app that I'm using is GoodNotes, and then the planner that I'm using in the GoodNotes app is called the Dash Planner. I will have everything linked down below. So right here we are at the first page of March. If you just click the March tab here, this is the first thing that you see. But I actually use this monthly spread for personal work types of things, not finances, but there is a finances section. So we're gonna click it, and then this is the first thing that we see. So this is where we're gonna put our monthly budget. After that, we will move through with carrying out the rest of the tasks and things that I do to prepare for the month. So like I mentioned last time, like I mentioned every month probably, I really don't like pre-populated like categories. Obviously people can make things however they want to make things, but I just end up always having to erase them, which is annoying. Somebody taught me some kind of trick to remove the wording probably in a more effective way than what I'm about to do, but I don't really recall what the trick is. So what I do, you guys, because I can't, this is a part of the template, so I can't copy it and delete it or anything like I could, you know, some other type of element. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take my white pen, or I'm gonna take my pen, I'm gonna change the color to white, and then I am using white because the background is white, and then I am just going to go through and I am going to color with a thicker tip over top of all of these words because I don't want them. And so that's just pretty much what I'm gonna do. Again, somebody told me a much more efficient way of doing this, but I don't really remember. I think I might be able to get this even thick. No, this is as thick as it gets. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and do this and I will be right back. Okay, so now to make life even more easier, I'm gonna go to our February budget, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy all of this and bring all of it over to the new month. And so hopefully this works and I'm not bringing over anything that I don't need. I think that's it. So let's scoot it up a little bit. About there, and let's drop it. Okay, so wonderful. Let's go ahead and get zoomed in now and walk through our monthly budget. Okay, so for our full-time job, we are gonna budget a different amount, just a slightly higher amount. And so let's get our tip right. We're gonna budget, let's get our color right. We are going to budget $4,000, not our tip, this is our tip, $4,772. And then from our business, we are going to pay ourselves $2,228. That is going to be a lesser amount than typical. Normally we might do anywhere from like 4, 5, 6,000 because tax season is among us. And so typically just during this time, we just take a lesser amount, pay ourselves a lesser amount so that, you know, we are super prepared for tax season. So $7,000 is going to still be our monthly budget and the amount that we are going to budget off of. I already know, like, I mean, I would have to not do anything with the business to not be able to pay ourselves $2,000. So what I'm saying is we already know how much we're going to bring in from our full-time jobs, and what we already know now in February what we can pay ourselves from the business or what we want to pay ourselves in March. So this is a guaranteed number at minimum. I don't think any miscellaneous money is coming in. I don't anticipate that. So let's now go ahead and walk through our monthly budget. For our mortgage, we're going to budget the same amount, $1,500.99. Security, $51.47. Pest control, $46. Electricity is going to be slightly lower, which I can appreciate. So we are going to budget $137.64. That is how much Georgia Power tells us our electricity bill will be. Cable, $35. Internet, remember that went down. It actually went down like a little bit. It's going to be lesser than what I thought. Instead of $60.80, it's going to be $59.80 each month for internet. Our water bill is going to be $37.70. And I don't know where they get these numbers from, but whatever, $37.70. And then our phone bill is going to be $90. So let's go ahead now and add up that. I would bring up, let's see, are we gonna do it? Are we gonna try? Yeah, I'm sure somebody remembers me struggling through. Oh, wait, I was gonna say that was a beautiful transition, but it's got a lot of ads and such going on. Okay, so let's do this. 1,500, ooh, where's the, oh, there it is, 99 plus 51.47 plus 46 plus 137.64 plus 35 plus 59.80 plus 37.70 plus 90. That is going to give us a total, oh, not too much different from this month in February. So that's going to give us a total of $1,957.60. That is not what I just said. Oh, snap, go back. I said $1,957.60. Okay. Let's try to slide that out the way. I don't know how to do this. Okay, there it is. All right, let's move along to transportation. Remember, we do budget for transportation, but it ends up being a part of our shopping budget. Same for food. Health insurance and wellness plan, that is going to be that exact amount. Health insurance for my husband and me, $42.19 per month. And then basically health insurance, or sorry, life insurance for my husband and me, $42.19. All of our health insurance, disability insurance, all of that comes out of our checks. And then our wellness plan for our puppy is going to be $55.35, and that is a running amount. So that amount actually doesn't change. But what I am going to do is copy this. I like that highlighted situation. And then we're going to paste it here. And then we are going to keep on keeping on. All right, so we are up here now. We're looking at shopping, same amount, $1,500. I do have to say, you will see in our February budget, we are spending money on the same types of things, but because of inflation, we are spending way more. Like, I ordered groceries last week and the groceries were $165. Now, I've noticed them going up kind of ever so slightly within the last year or so. Like, normally we might do 80 for groceries, or we would be doing 80. Then we were doing like 100, and then like 125, and all of that I guess wasn't that big of a deal. But the new inflation prices, they're kind of out of control. And so I'm actually wondering if $1,500 is even going to do the trick for us anymore. But we're going to try it in March and see. Again, a pretty chill month, so perhaps we won't even be spending as much money as we normally are. So we will have to see. But yeah, I don't know about the $1,500 in this day and age, which is so tragic because nothing else is increasing except the price of goods. Everybody's salaries are, staying the same. We're not getting any kind of raises because of inflation. So it's a very, messed up world that we live in. Nevertheless, $3.99 we are budgeting for Amazon Music. Netflix is going to be $9.99 because we are downgrading. Since the Netflix is going up, just like everything else, we are downgrading. So we will have, like the basic AF plan, which is fine. And then my husband's game that he plays is $4.99. Therefore, if we bring our calculator back up, pretty sure, why can't I do this right? Oh, there it is. We bring our calculator back up and we add up all of the things. Then we will get, what is happening here? Oh, that's the fancy calculator. Wow, fancy. Okay, shopping, $1,500 plus $3.99 plus $9.99 plus $4.99. Shouldn't be too much of a change. It is not. So new total will be $1,518.97. All right, retirement and sinking funds, that's maybe different. Let's see how much sinking funds. Retirement is going to be the same. We're going to send $1,000. Well, let me tell you, I've kind of been thinking about skipping this retirement. This is additional retirement. We already have 15%, a little more of our paychecks going towards retirement. So basically we're on track to retire early. Every month we have our financial advisor withdraw $2,000. $1,000 goes towards our joint brokerage account, $500 goes towards my Roth IRA, and then $500 goes towards my husband's Roth IRA. However, I'm thinking potentially for the month of March, I may actually skip this. We may actually skip our retirement. We can kind of safely get away with skipping a month here or there and staying on track for our early retirement. So, that could be a thing. But as of right now, because we have not initiated anything, I'm just going to keep it as a part of our budget. But just know if we do skip it, then we would use that money on something else. I'm thinking we would use it to maybe pay off our Ashley credit card, which is for our furniture, or, something like that. But we will have to see. But as of right now, I do know how much we're budgeting for our sinking funds, and we are budgeting a very close amount to that because I try to keep it at or around the same amount each month. And for March, we have $859.72. So if we add up 859 plus this, we don't have to add up that. I'm realizing that's not math that we have to do on the calculator. We just, add that 859.72 to the 2,000. So we get $2,859.72 for the total for our savings. And then car payment, Ashley Furniture, going to be the same amount. That is a car payment for our RAV4 and for Ashley Furniture. And then my husband is a Georgia educator, so we do 5083 for all types of different insurances and such as an educator. And so therefore, the only thing we need to do now is I need to get my highlights back. I don't know why, they just bring me joy having my totals highlighted. And we don't necessarily have to add this up because we already know what it's going to be, but in case you're new here and I don't want to be out here skipping steps, so we're going to go ahead and add up everything, which should give us 7,000, which would give us an every dollar budget. So 1,957,60 plus 97.54 plus 1518.97 plus 2859.72 plus 514.34 plus 50.83. Oh, wait a minute, we are off a dollar. I'm not about to rack my brain figuring out where this dollar is. Somewhere I must have added up something wrong, and therefore we have a dollar out there lingering that I need to find. But today is not going to be the day that I do all of that over literally one whole dollar. So imagine that number said 7,000 instead of 6,999. That would mean that our income is 7,000 as mentioned. Our expenses are 7,000 as mentioned, or $6,999, same thing. And then our balance is then zero because we do an every dollar budget. Okay, so next up, the next thing that I like to do is I will show you, let's go to our February budget and we'll go to finances, and there's our budget. And then I like to bring over this sheet. This is just similar to, well, it's similar to like this monthly spread, but this one, like I said, I use for work and personal and all of the things. So we are just gonna use this other one that I have found, and it's a template within the actual planner. So essentially all we have to do is copy it, and then we go to March, finances, oops, click that, still getting used to this situation. And then we'll paste the page after this one because that's where I want it to go. And so while we're in the mood of copying and pasting and such, let's go ahead and go to our online order tracker. We're going to copy that, and then we're going to bring that to March as well and paste it right here after this. Now in February, I was actually tracking, oh, hopefully y'all saw that. I was actually tracking our expenses, but I kind of got tired of doing that because I tracked them electronically using the every dollar budget. So I kind of stopped tracking them only because it seemed like I was wasting time. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to highlight this because I think I want to try to change it. Oops, not like that. How do you change this? Let's see. Okay, I'm not gonna fool around with that. We're gonna go ahead and clear this page, and then this page will be used for March. So in March, I will use this page to, you know, like track our online orders. And boom, we have our, let's make it a little bit better. We have our online order tracker for the month of March. So if we go here, we need to kind of make this make sense, and then we'll be good. Oh, this is the month that this is going to be easy, right? Because isn't March 1st going to be on Tuesday just like February 1st was, right? Am I right? Please let me be right. Yes, I don't have to change this. This is wonderful. Okay, so what I do have to change though is there are 31 days in the month of March. So I do need to add 29, 30, and 31. Then what I need to do is kind of jazz it up. So let's start with business payday will be on the 1st. Investments, I check them off as they're paid. Our electricity bill, remember, is going to be a different amount. So let's just write that in. Not really necessary. It's kind of redundant, but oops, I will go ahead and do it. Let's see where my tip is. I think that's my tip. The electricity bill is gonna be $137.64. I just like this view I always have. We all know that payday is gonna be on the 4th because that's a Friday, so, and not a holiday, so we'll get paid. I will get paid on the 4th. Car payment is going to be the same amount. Ashley Furniture the same. Cell phones the same. Pest control the same. Sling TV the same. Then my husband's payday is going to be on Tuesday. No, there is, you know, we're not out of school or anything, so that'll be his actual day that he gets paid. I get paid on the 20th, which, oh, same thing. Yeah, the 20th is going to be on a Sunday, and that's a week. Those are weekend days, so we'll get paid on the 18th. And then we have our internet at actually $59.80. And then I'm constantly talking because I'm trying to overtalk this tractor trailer or whatever is outside. If you're wondering why I'm being chaotic again like I was last month. Sewer is going to be $37.70. I figure if I keep talking over it, then you won't hear like this drama in the background. It's literally out of control, and my microphone is probably going to pick it up. Security. Why do I have my husband was getting a payday on the 26th, but he normally gets paid on the last day of the month, so he'll actually get paid on actual Thursday. Water, sewer, security, Georgia educators, that actually comes out on his last, when he gets paid. That's how that works. That's why it should be coming out of his check and not out of our bank account. Life insurances, Banfield, and then we have Netflix. So let's go ahead and highlight her in green, which I don't know what green it is. Maybe this one looks good. Not really. What about this one? That looks more like it. Let's highlight Netflix and change Netflix to $9.99. Okay, let's talk about our goals. We actually don't really have many goals for March, so this should be easy. We may or may not be investing the $2,000. I'm gonna keep it on here as of now, but you know, could or could not. I kind of like, what if I use white? Wouldn't that be kind of cute? Let's see. May or may not be investing the $2,000, but we're gonna put it on here for now. So we're gonna do March goals. Oh, I really like that white. I don't know why I thought that would be pretty, but I'm glad that I did. So March goals, and then we have invest $2,000, invest 15% of our paychecks. I would say in March for sure. Let's just leave it like that. Let's see what our March tasks are going to be. We have purchase Jazz a gift, so we don't have to do that because that's a February thing, so I'm going to erase it, but I am going to leave that because my niece has a birthday in, see, this place is chaotic, you guys. I can't make this up. My niece has a birthday in the month of, trying to talk over the dog, in the month of March. Purchase Zion gift. We're going to erase this. Okay, we do need to file taxes. I know it's not going to happen in the month of February. Might as well put it down for March. And I'm gonna be honest, when I told you it was gonna be a chill month, I really can't think of anything else to do that we have to do financially in the month of March outside of file taxes and purchase my niece a birthday gift. I'm looking at, sometimes we'll look at like previous March, you know, budgets and see kind of what went down in March. I've already done that. That's kind of like one of the first things that I do, which I need to do. I'm gonna do an updated video on our routines for sure. But we are not, of my money routine, we're not anticipating like doing anything great or grand with the house, not anticipating traveling. We will be traveling this month in February, actually. Nothing major for our pet. She does have to go to the doctor, so she could potentially have a copay. So I am gonna put that on here. Lady, actually, I'm gonna put lady copay, and then I actually have a doctor's appointment, too, so I don't know if I'll have a copay, but that's something that I can kind of at least research to see. Outside of that, outside of paying taxes and all that, that's pretty much it. I am thinking about, I'm trying to make my office like a little bit more cozy, if you will, because it's very sterile. I'm sure you guys have seen it, my work office. But then again, I'm working at where my main office is. The kids that I see there, the students that I see there, they are literally like almost adults. They're like 16, 17, 15, teenagers. And so I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Like, should I bring in like some bean bags to make that comfortable? Or, you know, like some kind of like foam sofa couch type of situation. So I'm trying to figure out, you know, what I want to do with this population. You know, if I were still working with my little ones, obviously I would do like a cozy corner and like games and things. But with these big ones, we normally are doing like a real legit, you know, work. Like, you know, so I don't really know. But that's what I've been thinking about. And so that might be like a goal that I might have for March, is to finish up, not necessarily a cozy corner, but something, you know, similar and of the sort. So that's a goal that I have for the month of March. Okay, you guys, so that is going to be it for today's video. Sorry for all the chaos. The dog, she sits right here and she watches the workers build houses practically all day. It's literally a favorite pastime of hers, and they are building like 5 houses right here basically in my backyard. And the hammering that you've heard and all of that, they're adding the roof, they're building the roof. So it's very interesting. Follow me on Instagram if you care to ever keep up with, you know, any updates about the development of this community. But yeah, so that's why it was super loud in the background, but got through the video. A little bit chaotic, especially at the end, but like I mentioned, March is shaping up to be pretty chill. There's just not a lot going on, which I love. Doesn't mean that there's not going to be a lot of spending going on, like, you know, how we can get, but like as far as having a lot to do and all that, it's going to be a pretty chill month. So that is going to be it for today's video. Be sure to check out PrizePool using the link in the description box. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next month. Well, I'll see you in a couple days in a new video, but I'll see you back here next month for our April 2022 monthly budget. Bye, guys.